microphone. There we go. I don't understand why that was not set to the correct microphone, but now it's set to the correct microphone, so I will start over again. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking to myself for a couple minutes now, thinking my microphone was turned on. But I guess when I unplugged everything, to add my new capture card to my computer, I needed to reset what microphone and webcam and everything I had turned on. So that's great. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I'm here today on Saturday, what I am now calling the Saturday Sidequest, which is where I attempt to play through my backlog of games. I've added a list of games to my Twitch channel page of games that I own that I've either somewhat played or have never even started, that I would like to play through and beat, if not this year, over the course of the year at least. I don't expect to finish the whole list, but it would be cool if I could, because I really want to start playing some new stuff, but I feel guilty buying some new stuff and still having all these games that I haven't played. So I started playing Triangle Strategy last Saturday. I did run into some issues with audio. I found out afterwards that the game audio was not being picked up by the stream very well. And I was also dealing with a lot of visual and audio lag. The stream audio was fine, but the audio that I was getting, well, I say the stream audio was fine because it was synced up to the video. It just wasn't being picked up by the stream. But then the audio into my headsets was delayed, so that I was hearing things later than the stream would have been hearing them if it was recording the audio properly. But that was because I was using an outboard capture card that my buddy Matt, who's been in chat a couple times over the last few weeks, had lent me a while ago, and it worked for what I was using it for then, but I ran into some problems with it now, and I don't know if it was just user error or whatever, but I wanted something a little bit more new, I guess, because it was a few years old, I think, before he'd even given it to me. And so I bought this guy here. I bought the AverMedia Live Gamer 4K 2.1, which is an onboard capture card, and from what I can see, just testing with it yesterday when it came in the mail, there's no visual delay, no audio delay. I touched the controller and it is instant to my monitor, and it seems to be instant to my ears, as well as what the Streamlabs is showing as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the solution that I was looking for, and all it took was about $400. But yeah, so if this is working, then it means I can play through a lot of other games that I have on my Switch, which also means that I can eventually, when I get to Generation 8 and 9 of my Pokemon Generation Nuzlocke, I can just play Shield and Scarlet on the Switch. I won't have to worry about finding an emulator, which will be great. With that said, if you were watching my last Pokemon stream, Soul Silver, my run ended. I lost Lance. I got him down to his last Pokemon, 3 HP on it. Twice or three times I got him down to 3 HP before I lost. And a commenter on the YouTube short that I put up of me, the full restores that Lance was busting out, mentioned that I was partially my own fault for still using Rock Throw, which, true. I didn't put enough effort into, or I didn't invest enough time. What are you doing? I didn't invest enough time looking for the proper TMs that I needed, or getting the vitamins and things that I needed to increase PP on Stone Edge, because maybe if I had 1 or 2 extra Stone Edge uses in that fight, I probably could have won. I could have increased his defenses, increased his HP, whatever. I could have maybe survived a couple extra crunches I probably still would have lost all my other Pokemon, but Golem probably could have survived had I done that. Because I know before I even went into the Elite Four, I was debating going to get Rock Slide, which it said that I could get from the Goldenrod department store. Either way, it had a Rock Throw had a 90% accuracy, and Rock Slide. Stop it. Rock Slide had like an 80 or an 85. It was slightly less accurate, and that's kind of why I didn't want to go for it, because I was afraid that if I went for it, yeah, I wanted something that was more accurate, and I shouldn't have. I jumped into that Elite Four fight without being as well prepared as I could have been, but I learned my lesson. So instead of continuing the Sorry, my cat is just playing with everything on my end table here. He just loves garbage. I'm getting distracted. But so instead of starting a new Soul Silver run on Tuesday, I'm going to be starting Emerald instead. And just for a change of scenery, I'll play through Emerald. I will take what I learned from the Soul Silver run and put it into the Emerald run, and hopefully we can beat that one. And if I am victorious with that, then I will go back to Generation 2. Now, I'm thinking that I might give Crystal a shot again, now that I've learned and started using PK Hex, instead of using the Game Shark codes to manipulate rare candies and stuff. If I use PK Hex, and I also do a better job of save stating it and making backups of my saves, hopefully I don't run into another problem with the items glitching out and me not being able to use my key items. But that's the plan. If it does go awry again, then I'll have to maybe through PK Hex I can make a save of the Pokemon and then just remake the file and fast forward through things on my own time, and not have to worry about losing Pokemon, just to get back to where I was, like off camera maybe, just to avoid having to go back into Soul Silver, because I did want to play through the games from the generations that they were from. Like, that was part of the challenge, was playing the older generation games in their original generation and dealing with the problems and the challenges of those generations of not having specific moves, like Electro not getting an electric move in Gen 2, outside of like Thunder, when you get it in the game corner, I think. Not getting, obviously not having all the access to all the different berries, or not having access to all the natures and the abilities, just not even having the special and the physical special split yet, is something that actually made Chuck's gym in Crystal version a little bit easier, because all of some of his abilities are special, and their Pokemon are not like Hitmonchan. All the punches are special because they're all elemental types. So though Hitmonchan has a crazy physical attack, all of his attacks are special, so he doesn't do any damage. He's just a dumb Pokemon. Poliwrath having Surf is special. Poliwrath doesn't have special attack. He's a physical attacker. So on and so forth. So we'll try it. We're going to do Emerald, return to Crystal on what I'm going to, I guess, call Attempt 2. I don't know, whatever. And then I also downloaded all the ROMs that I needed for Platinum, Black X, or Y, sorry, and Moon. And then I have Shield and Scarlet on my Switch, so we can play that there. But anyway, enough of me blabbering, enough yapping. I'm going to jump into Triangle Strategy here. I'm on Chapter 2. I just started Chapter 2. I'll see if I can remember what all happened in Chapter 1. I'm not great at remembering names, so it might be a little difficult. So I'm going to turn off this music. And I'm going to jump into the game, and hopefully the audio is being picked up. Looks like it's being picked up. mic to go any lower. This is what I have to adjust. Okay. I'm just trying to get it to a decent audio that I can hear myself and still hear the game. Okay, 50 seems alright. Alright, cool. Audio's working, good. My cat is screaming, which is also good. So yeah. I'm on this screen over here. Now I can't hear anything in my headphones. Turn up my headphone volume. Alright, awesome, cool. So chapter 2, if I remember from what happened in chapter 1, we met the main character and his betrothed, his wife-to-be, and they are being they're engaged under political reasons, and his father is stepping down from being the king of the little region that they're in, and the main character is being given the reins of the kingdom, or at least of the lord, the seat of the lord's seat, essentially. Additionally, they are also they are opening a new mine to the northwest, sorry, and in celebration they're hosting a tournament in a nearby capital. That's kind of what I remember. So we're going to load the save data here. Your quick save data will be erased, that's fine. And the game entered into a kind of a free roam section. So we'll be walking around, interacting with people. Cool. Benedict. Okay, there's no I'm gonna hide this. There's no voice acting in this sequence. It's only in the cutscenes, I suppose. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's 3 nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech, and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Neat. Can I go into these buildings? Oh, I can. Okay. I like that they did this. Like, it's still got the... What are you doing? Why are you sitting on my speakers? Hey. What are you doing? Are you under my desk? Huh? Huh? I do like that they made it so that it still has, like, the blocky kind of... tiled map, but you can just kind of run around freely on it. That's really cool. Alright, let's go in this way. Hey! Go play with that box. Who's this guy? I heard tell Prince Roland's what? I heard tell Prince Roland is shirking in his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Wow. Alright. Tell me how you really feel, sir. Anything around here that I can loot? I did see a shining little bauble on this little barrel down here, so I think there is like some stuff that I can find. Ooh, HP recovery pellet. Hello, late ma'am. To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. Oh, this is Anna. She's like the rogue character. It looks like there's some quests down there. By your request, Benedict, I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolfort. Where's this little kid one? Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Okay. Added Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8 to notes. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. View the notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle, notes from the main menu. Okay. Can I steal this guy's food? I'm the lord now. This food belongs to me. Is that a kitty? Meow. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing today? There's nothing else in this house that I can do. There's just a cat that I can pet. Is there something over here? Oh, there's another HP pallet. Nice. There's been nothing to miss, my lord. Another quiet day. Just got off Poke Rogue. That's good. That's good. Were you successful? Oh, what am I examining? Another HP repellent. Nice. Doesn't look like there's anything in this house. Oh, I just robbed this man of 300 gold. Let's go. I'm the lord now. This money belongs to me. We're playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide, and quick. Ooh, take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Ah, one of my favorite games. Barrels were always my favorite places to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. I think this one's probably the best bet. I think I made it to 125 and died. Didn't have good enough coverage. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that game really does come down to luck too, because like if you just don't get good encounters, it's tough to get the coverage that you need. Barrels. I would have never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's just like, alright, what can I do better next time? And it is fun to just try out different starters, especially when you've unlocked like a good starter in the previous run, even if you did lose. Yeah, so I believe this is the same team that made the Octopath games. I think it's the same team. Because I played a little bit of Octopath, the first one, and when I heard this game was coming out, I really wanted it. Because this is more of a tactics RPG rather than like a turn-based kind of side. Hi, cat. Side. I can't think of like Final Fantasy style where you're like kind of side to side taking turns. You can move around the map in this, and you have to like position yourself tactically to get the advantage on attacks and stuff like that. I speak from experience. They won't, however. There may be even better hiding places to be found around town. You're right, my lord. I'll find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. Alright, cool. What are you doing? Are you rubbing against my microphone? My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though. and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. There is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. Alright, what does Frederica say? It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Sarah Noah? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eridor told me, perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town of peace that sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. I like this answer. Yeah, I guess in this game some of your, the majority of your choices do have like an effect on your relationships with characters, and if your relationships are poor, you lose the opportunity or the ability to use them in battle, among other things. There's a whole like political system in this game that you have to like learn how to do, which I thought was kind of interesting. I haven't known Eridor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I'll give you the tour of Wolfort myself. Thank you, Sarah Noah. I very much look forward to that. Alright. Any other looting that I can do here? I want to rob more of my men. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Seaman will spark inspiration. I really laughed last time I played this. My character's father's name is Lord Seaman, or Simon. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'm curious how many times the voice actors or actresses accidentally mispronounced his name as Seaman when they were doing like the reading for the cutscenes. The lore of this game is that there was a large war between these three nations years ago, and I can't remember exactly how the war kind of came to an end, but there was a treaty was kind of formed, and the three nations kind of came together, and this is what we're dealing with now. Is the story takes place kind of during this like peacetime, and there's obviously political schemes at play that some of these nations are still trying to kind of take control through kind of shadowy efforts without like the rest of us knowing. And there's like some kind of tournament that's happening right now in celebration of some new mine that's going to open up, and I assume that once the mine's kind of flowing, one of the nations that kind of ruled during the war is going to try to take back control, and then there's going to be some strife. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Oh, that's one of the guys that's here for the tournament. My apologies, but you are? The apologies should be mine. I'm Serenora Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a little while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. And my character and the pink-haired girl up here Frederica are to be wed at some point in the near future of the game. For political reasons, she just kind of showed up on a boat in the first mission. We save her from bandits who are trying to raid the boat that she arrives on. I could scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host of such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest in all Norzelia? I mean to be there when history's made. There's nothing in this place to steal. Eridor, I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. Yeah, so Travis was the bandit leader who attacked us in the first mission. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Oh, do I ever play D&D? Oh yeah, we play, we try to play at least like once or twice a week. My buddy Matt, who was in the chat on Thursday there when we were playing Pokemon, he is part of our group that we play D&D with. We're hoping to play tomorrow night. We're just waiting to find out if the house that we play it as is going to be available. Otherwise, we might have to... how long do my campaigns last usually? That's a tough question, because a lot of the campaigns that we've been playing recently have been kind of off and on because of just people's availability. But I think our longest campaign that we played was maybe like 3 or 4 years of like every other weekend, like once every other week, or maybe once a week. I think we made it up to like level 17, 15 to 17 I think we got. I don't think there's anything else for me to do in here. I've talked to everybody. How do I leave this area now? Oh, I just hit start. Okay. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragan and I had best not arrive late. But yeah, we're currently playing in like 2 or 3 different campaigns right now. I am running one as well. That we started, I don't know, about a year ago, but we haven't been super consistent with playing it because of schedules, and people have moved, and we just don't have a consistent place to play right now, which has kind of gotten in the way. But hopefully we'll be able to continue it this week and get back into a regular schedule, Sunday, Monday, D&D nights.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Okay, now there's voice acting.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
Do you play D&D at all?
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve.
Okay, so those are the 3 nations: Esfrost, Hyzant, and Glenbrook. We're currently in Glenbrook, and I believe Frederica is from the Esfrost nation, if I remember correctly. Oh, it sucks. It did take me a while to get a group of people who were willing to play it, because I'd always been interested in it, but I was in the same boat. Just none of my friends had the interest in it until I met the group that I'm currently playing with, and now that's like all we do is play.
We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Ooh, stirring up trauma already. Obviously there is things that you can do, like there's Roll20 online that you can just find communities to play with. I much prefer to play in person. I find myself getting distracted too easily if I have a computer sitting in front of me and I'm trying to play. Which we did try to do during like the height of COVID. We tried playing through Roll20 and I just couldn't focus. It was a little easier because I had all my notes right on my desktop and I could just type as while I was working, but I much prefer in person because I can act out a little bit more, and be a little bit more, do a little bit more physical comedy while we're playing.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh, I don't want to be a part of this. Don't bring me into this. I'm just kind of here.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
It's just salt.
This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
The fuck does the word gainsay mean? By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Who's Frank? And why are we discussing him?
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Speaking of D&D though, did you play Baldur's Gate at all?
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the previous Baldur's Gates. Baldur's Gate 3 is the only one that I've played, but I never finished it. I got to like the third act, but it's a lot of fun. But I completely understand being overwhelmed with all the content out right now these days. That's kind of why I've decided that I was gonna start doing this Saturday stream where I play through these games that I've not beaten, that I've bought and just never played, to give me an excuse to kind of get rid of them. Get them off my list, and as I remove them from my list I can start playing some more stuff, because there's just so many things that I want to play and there's just not enough time to play them. But I get it. Taking over 8 months to beat The Witcher 3 would probably be about the same for me as well. I would wander around. I would want to check every nook and cranny, talk to every character, anything that there is with those kind of fantasy worlds. The ministry oversees committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
Well, that is a game that I do need to go back and play as well, Witcher. I think I started Witcher 3. A friend of mine lent me the game, but I never ended up finishing it before I had to give it back to her. Oh, did I finish it? The fact that I can't remember if I finished it probably means I didn't finish it. I'll have to add that to my list.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Now let us banquet and be merry. Alright, I got another little thing over here I can do. Okay, I got a little side thing to watch. The children of the crown speak to their father. So from what I heard about this game, that there is a lot of cutscenes. There's a lot of dialogue, so it might just be a lot of us just kind of sitting here listening to people talk. But
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
wow. How long has it been since you haven't heard him speak?
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
We kind of do a bit of both. I think a lot of us own the majority of the books that are required for the game. And we kind of take bits and pieces from those books and kind of make our own thing. Like the game that I'm running is pretty much all up here. It's all me kind of homebrewing it is the word I'm looking for. But we do play the pre-published stuff that you can buy online or buy in bookstores.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have
Word
a
traveled
friend in the
fast,
new
I
lord.
guess.
Best
Literally
not
just
take loyalty
happened.
for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once.
Oops.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
to train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Yeah, one of the campaigns that we were playing in, our friend came up with like a whole book. Like he had a book printed at like at Staples, and had it all binded and everything for us. And it's got all his own homemade classes and homemade religions and items and spells and feats and all that stuff like that. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can play with 2 people. I mean, you can play by yourself. You can do both if you really wanted to. There are a couple like starter things that you can do. I can't remember the name of the book that it is, but there are ones you can look up that are solely for 1 or 2 people, like a player and a DM. This guy looks kind of cool.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I have. Oh, it's from the 2022 starter set. I don't think I played this one. Huh, interesting. Not off the top of my head I can think of. Let me just double check. I have like my books over here on my table. I can see if I got anything there. Yeah, you said, which one did you say? Dragons at Icespire Peak? Yeah, I have the Dragons of Icespire Peak one here. And then the one that I've used is the Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's not necessarily designed for 1 or 2 players, but you can scale it down. You can remove some of the monsters in it, and just have like a few smaller creatures attacking rather than just like the whole, because I think it's designed initially for like 4 players, but if you just remove like 3/4 of the monsters in each encounter, you can easily have it dealt with by 1 player. Or 2 players in this instance. Because, yeah, this is what I've started with. It's a pretty easy one to... The Lost Mines of Phandelver is pretty easy to... It's pretty easy to run. There's not too much going on in the beginning. Especially as, like, a first-time DM. They give you a pretty good... understanding of like the town, each important NPC in it, and they really kind of walk you through being first time playing it. I slightly modified it when I was running it, but I think it took us like a couple months to clear through the content in it. Yeah, because I had to slightly modify it to set it in the setting that I was running for, because I wasn't running it in the Forgotten Realms, which is where it takes place. So there was a few things that were like slightly further away and a little different, but yeah, I think it took us like 3 to 4 months of like once a week or once every other week to play through it. Now that is with a party of 4 players. It might take a little longer with 2, but like I said, you can change it. You can make things happen quicker. As a DM, you really get to decide what happens and where it happens. Like if your little sister's struggling to figure out where to go next, you can just have her go there. Like you don't have to wait for her to make the decisions. You can kind of railroad the campaign to speed it up if you want it to take less time.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be yours. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
Character shopping and things, they do give you kind of like brief descriptions on it if you want to flesh it out and kind of roleplay it, or you could just have it be like, you go to the shop, what do you buy, here you go. They tell you basically what the shops will sell, and the book, the player's handbook, will tell you how much everything costs. You don't even have to roleplay it. You could just have it be a transaction, just be like, what do you want to buy, here you go, it's yours. Or you could come up with the character, you can roleplay the character, give that character a personality. And they do describe the NPCs in a way that lets you do that if you want. But again, it's all totally up to you how you utilize what they've given you. Ooh, that's a good question. I like to heavily RP. I'm very much into that. I know some of my other friends follow the guidelines in the book pretty consistently. I like to kind of just let it go off the rails. If my players decide to do something a little off the cuff, I'll just roll with it. I'll just come up with whatever on the spot and figure it out. And it usually makes for the best laughs when you just kind of roleplay it, because the book only gives you so many avenues that could be taken, and there's like an infinite wealth of options that you or your players will come up with on the spot that are not in the book, and you just kind of have to roll with it.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
That's the secret.
Surely you jest, Your Highness.
I am your father.
Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Interesting. And that's kind of why I love playing these like fantasy games, like Final Fantasy, Octopath Traveler, and even World of Warcraft. Is it really helps my kind of imagination, my creativity for when my players go off script a little bit in D&D, because then I have all these like thoughts and ideas that I've gotten from other games that I can just kind of merge with my world that I'm playing. I also just really like coming up with different characters and coming up with personalities and acting them out in person.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
Oh, this guy's drunk.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And too drunk.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Let's go.
Thank you, my lord.
We are being approved.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Oh, it has pre-written characters too. That's pretty good too, because I find a lot of the difficulties for like newer players is the character creation, because it can be quite daunting. There's a lot of information between classes and races and feats and spells and all that. It's just having something that's just kind of pre-made for you and learning how to play that makes it so much easier in the end when you're trying to go and make your own character afterwards.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Why am I asking this guy? Why don't I ask her?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this
true? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too
Yeah,
well.
no, you're very welcome. I'm always willing to talk about D&D.
My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke.
I just wish I could play it more often than I do.
Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
The worst part about it is actually trying to schedule a time to play it with people.
But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
That was a pretty good laugh.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Yeah, it's weird how difficult it is to find 3 hours in a day, or once a week. Especially as with everybody being adults, it's like people are in college, people are working jobs. You know, some people work later shifts. I work morning shifts, so it's like I can't stay up too late playing because then I'm late for work the following morning. It's wild. You'd never think about it until you try to schedule something like this.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our 3 nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our 3 nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. Personally, I think this last option is the option that I would like to go for. Let's say that one.
It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well.
Interesting. You are the first I've spoken to express such skepticism, and yet, you may see more clearly than most.
Like as not, it is a baseless worry.
It is a lord's place to worry. We may at last share a common goal, but our motivations differ. The future is murky, no matter how brightly some may try to paint it.
Sorry, I just got a message. Voice message that I was listening to.
My new cousin has the intuition of a leader, I see. Or perhaps you're simply a worrywart. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement.
Whoever they got to do the voice of Dragan really put his whole heart into this being drunk scene.
As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old soldiers are frail. Old
the D&D
minds
game,
stubborn.
I think I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there was like the dwarf. One of the characters was like an elf. Was the other one like a barbarian?
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at
I can't remember the name of it. If I'm thinking of the one you're talking about, I did play a little bit of it. I think I played like the first section of the game. But yeah, it didn't really perform very well. It didn't run very well either on my console. The controls were very bulky. It felt like I was controlling like a semi-truck trying to turn corners, but I'm like an elf I should be really agile and able to move deftly. Oh, I thought he did just fall asleep.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Dude, bravo to this voice actor. He really...
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Yeah, I think I played it on day one as well on the Game Pass. I played it for like a couple days and just put it aside. A friend of mine was really excited for it, but I don't know if he ever played it either.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn's siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
I am looking forward to playing through Baldur's Gate 3 again. A couple of my friends wanted to do a co-op run of it when the new patch comes out. And once my one friend gets better internet so that she can properly play. So I'm kind of excited for that. I would like to experience that game again because I never finished it.
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
And there's so much in that game to experience. Like, I don't think if I played it, I can play like... I've seen people play it like 3 or 4 times or more and never play it the same way. Oh, Doom Eternal, so good. Another one that I didn't actually finish, but I got damn near close to finishing it, and I don't know why I stopped. But Doom 2016, the previous game in the new series, so good. I was so excited for Doom Eternal when it came out. I should definitely go back and finishing that one as well, because I'm so excited for the new one now.
I thought I might find you here.
Oh my god. The soundtrack in those games is just so good. I'm so excited for the next game too. Where it's like I can't even remember what the name of it is. I have it on my Steam wish list. Doom something or other. Where it's like medieval times almost. Dark Age, yeah. When I saw that at I saw that on the Game Awards or whatever showcase that I was watching. I think it was like the Xbox showcase. I was like, oh shit, yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, everything about it. I was like jaw slack open while I was watching that trailer. I was like, yes, we need another Doom. I'm so excited. So I probably will go back and play through the first 2 before that one comes out, just to kind of get myself back into the zone of playing those games. Because it's been a while since I played a stick shooter or like a first-person shooter, so I need to reacquaint myself with the controls, especially how quick that game plays. Oh yeah, absolutely. They knocked it out of the park with that one.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as Lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors.
Yep. New Vegas, Skyrim. It took me so long to get into Skyrim. I think like everybody was playing it for like forever before I finally got into it. I think that was like before I was really into like large scale RPGs like that. Solo games specifically. Starfield I started. I wasn't super into it, but I probably will go back to it eventually.
As do I. For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
And then he dies. Wow, how did I call that?
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Did you play Starfield at all? Did you like it?
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I was super excited for it when they announced it, and then like the more I saw people playing it, I was just like, it's just Skyrim in space. Like there's just so much open space. And there was just other, like you said, backlog. There was just other games that that just kind of appealed to me more.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you, for our house. Pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Is the Pokemon community game not working properly? Yeah, I was having trouble with it last night too. That's oh no. Okay. Can I actually get into like a mission here where I can fight somebody? What are we doing here? Can I zoom out?
I will not let you.
How do I zoom out there? It's been about an hour and 45 minutes of me just watching people talk. Seaman gathers his members of House Wolfort to announce his abdication. Can there just be like a battle? Can like bandits attack while he's giving his announcement? Maybe this isn't a game to play on stream.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters at our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
Scream Company. I don't think I have. I don't even think I've heard of that. What is Scream Company?
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike.
Oh, the one where you're like making YouTube videos and stuff like that, and you're. Yeah. Okay, I forgot that's what the name of it was. I never played it, but I've seen people play it. It looked stupid fun, like with the right group of people.
Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father.
It seemed like there was a lot of shenanigans you could get up to with that game.
To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolfort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
Oh, cool. Scales.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
I'm a horror fan when it comes to, like, movies. I haven't really played too many horror games, to be honest. I really enjoyed the Five Nights at Freddy's series, though I am absolutely terrible at playing them. But other than that, I really haven't played too many horror games. Okay. Scales.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
That said, I was a big fan of Alien Isolation when it first came out. I haven't played it, but I've seen like a couple streamers play through it, and it looks amazing. Same with the Dead Space remake. I played through the first Dead Space and the second Dead Space, like the original ones, but the remake looks so good. So that's another one that I want to maybe play in the future.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies.
Oh, excuse me.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
It's something that I would like to maybe do in the future, is like for like a Halloween themed stream, play through some of the Five Nights at Freddy's games again after having not played them for so long. Did they really give it that low of a score? I didn't know that. But yeah, that game is just like the aliens AI is just so good.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
Let's have a party.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
I don't think I have any other like scarier horror games on my list right now.
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
Easter comp, right? I'm waiting for it. I've done one mission so far, and then it's just all been talking. I was kind of hoping this would be a decent game to play on stream, but maybe this is one that I play in my off time.
Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Let's see, give me a second. I got a bit of a list on I put it up on my Steam page. So the games that I currently have that I want to play through is this one, Triangle Strategy, the Super Mario RPG, the remake that they came out with last year, the Super Mario Wonder that came out last year, the Tomb Raider trilogy that came out a couple years back. I've never played the Dishonored games, so that's on my list, that I own them. The first Hades, a Transistor, which was also made by the company that made like Hades and stuff like that. There's a game called the Recore that was made by or was written by the guy who wrote the Metroid Prime games, I believe. Then there's Mass Effect, Cyberpunk 2077, the God of War remakes, the first and then Ragnarok. There's a bunch. I have not been playing games very regularly lately, so I got a lot that I'm looking to play through.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
Oh.
I dare you to say that again, Thalos.
Are we gonna get some combat here?
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation.
Yeah. when they announced Cyberpunk 2077, I was beyond hyped for it. It's like, I love that genre. I love, you know, Cyberpunk as a sci-fi subgenre. I love the music that they had in the trailer. Everything about the trailer was just like, oh my god. And then the game came out, and it unfortunately was not as polished as they wanted it to be, and I very quickly lost interest in playing it. But they've been putting out a lot of updates, and they fixed most of the issues. I've unfortunately had like the end of the game spoiled, but the middle portion of the game I haven't seen anything of. So I would like to eventually experience it the whole way through for myself. And hopefully my new computer can run it, because my old computer could not. That's why I never ended up buying it, because I knew that my computer was not powerful enough to run that game, even when it was struggling.
Go push your papers in the shadows, like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to having an emotional reaction to this game, to Cyberpunk. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and it kind of makes me a little bit more excited to try it myself.
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
Well, hopefully you'll be here to watch me experience it for the first time. I'm excited to try them.
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Ooh.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Come on, dude. Pink hair's nice. What do you got against redheads? Or I guess pink heads.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf.
It's too addicting. I get it. I get it. When I was playing it, it was like, well, I would stop, and then like 20 minutes later I'd be back to playing it again. Alright, come on. Give me some combat here. Smithy is now available at the encampment. Okay. Is there anything that I can do here? Like, the addiction's actually bad. Festivities begin under the vigilant eyes of each nation's dignitaries. No, I get it, dude. I get it. Why is this not loading? Oh, there we go. It's so catchy. Okay, so apparently, by chapter 4 of this game, which I'm currently on chapter 2, the combat becomes more regular. So it looks like I just have to get through this chapter before, Ooh, that's a good Bulbasaur, nice. Congrats. So yeah, it looks like I just have to get through this. There's like a combat near the end of this chapter, which I'm hopefully getting into right now, because this has been a lot of talking so far. But yeah, by chapter 4, it supposedly has a little bit more balance between dialogue and battles, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't even know how many chapters there are.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzan's salt and capital, Esfrost's
yeah, the game's just kind of background at the moment, right?
raw materials and manpower, our realm's
I'm glad you're
future
hanging
is
out.
bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of
I'm just glad this new
gratitude
capture
for
card
all who
works.
supported this grand
I was a little hesitant to spend the money on it because I didn't know if it was going to work as well as the other one that I had. But I guess being on board means there's no delay in my computer processing the information, so it just happens instantly.
And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history.
Means it'll be a lot easier for me to play more console games, because I do have a few games on the Switch that I would like to play. I've got some Xbox games that I would like to play. I do have a PlayStation that is not even connected, so I could play some games on. I can get like games off the PlayStation Store or whatever that I could play as well.
Lord Sereno is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
So did my dad die?
Let the festivities
I thought he was
begin.
just like choking in something. I don't think he actually died.
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
It is surprising that my father isn't actually in attendance here, but I guess he's not part of the dignitaries anymore.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Who's this freaking guy? Conehead looking motherfucker over here?
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Well, who are these people?
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all.
I get the feeling I'm probably gonna have to. There's gonna be a battle in the tourney that I have to. I get to play.
Here, here, here,
here, here.
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Cheer. Clap, 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 clap.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
At some point I might go back to it.
But living up to the title will be no easy.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't realize they were still updating it. I'd probably go back and check it out. See what some of the new updates have in the game. Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. There's no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking like that. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Training? And here when your friend is troubled by doubt.
Did you expect me to comfort you as your wet nurse once did?
Your new title's made you bold. Just because you've become Lord, it doesn't mean I'll sit back and take your barbs unanswered.
Well, yeah, when I checked it out the other night when we were talking about it, I almost didn't even recognize it. It looked so different.
Haha, now that's the Roland I know.
At least my wet nurse wasn't so smug.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Oh yeah, Golem did some work in that last run. I've been thinking about it like most of the day yesterday. Obviously hindsight's 2020. There's not much I can change about it now, but I should have gone back to get Rock Slide to replace Rock Throw, and I probably should have picked up some PP ups for Stone Edge, because if I'd had a couple extra uses of Stone Edge in that battle, I probably could have won. I know they don't have the greatest of accuracy, but the damage was so much higher than Rock Throw. It probably would have killed Aerodactyl after that full restore use. But yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster. My hands were shaking because I was just like, oh, we're so close. Like Golem was giving it his all to try and get that that victory. Okay, so Roland and Hewitt have joined my forces. Yeah, it was crazy. It just wasn't enough. I needed 3 more damage. Roland strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. Hewitt's aptitudes in battle. Oh, she's an archer, mate. Rains arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Holy crap, so she can get up high. Oh my god. I don't want to think about the electrode. He just let me down. Oh, now I can run around out here. The only reason I kept him was for the rival battle with Feraligatr. I should have just gotten rid of him and swapped him for something else before I went into the Team Rock, before I went into the Elite Four, because I really didn't need him. I kept him for Will's Zatu, and that was about it. But even then, I Golem just took care of them anyway. I best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. I'm gonna apparently sleep recovery pellets here. Cool. Well, at least now I can play. At least now I get to run around and do something. I hear the Dawnspear is returning to defend the title he won at the previous tourney. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels. Let us hope this tourney brings the same thrills as last year's. I won't soon forget the final bout between Lord Simone and the Dawnspear. Aye, 'twas a match for the histories. 'Tis a shame Lord Simone won't be here to have another go at it. His son is representing Wolford this year, I hear. I don't reckon one so green can stand against the likes of the Dawnspear, but I've seen stranger things. Oh, Stoutland? Oh my god, he was one of the scariest things to fight in that game. Okay, that did work. Very cool. I remember every time the Stoutland showed up, I would be like, oh my god. There's a lot of Pokemon in Pokerogue that I learned weren't actually terrible Pokemon. Today I fight by Sir Maxwell's side in the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serenoa, and may the fight be one to remember. Oh yeah, in the beginning when it had the Mega Rayquaza, that was like one of the walls. Does she not, or I say she, but do they not have Mega Rayquaza anymore? You must be Lord Wolfort. I am Patriot, Patriarch of House Consar. By King Ragna's grace, we were chosen above all others to attend this momentous ceremony. It is an honor, truly. All we have, we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well as we can. I'm just gonna stand in this fountain, take a bath. Your first tourney as lord of your house, eh? I knew the day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I are at your back, my lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in their dirt? Wait, you need someone in the dirt, my lord? I'm your man. Let's show them what stuff House Wolfort is made of. So if the rival doesn't have Mega Rayquaza, what do they have now? Lord Serenoa, there you are. Benedict has been looking for you. Oh, alright. I hear the Bloody Shield himself will be fighting on behalf of Vestfrost during this year's tourney. The new fire starter. Oh, Skeledirge? They made him harder? What? The Mega Rayquaza was already a pain in the ass. Yeah, Torch Song, and if you happen to, I don't know if it's in the game, but Throat Spray boosts the special attack a second time, so you get 2 off the first Torch Song, and then you're already at +2 for the third one. It's insanity. He's the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Riders and a fierce Hawk Shield himself. I look forward to seeing the man in action. I've never seen a woman Or man, for that matter. Quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. What I wouldn't give to serve under someone like her. What has it her new assistant is a strapping young researcher said to be well-versed in ice magic. Ah, I knew I should have spent more time at my books instead of the training yard. I'd very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant for myself. Perhaps I will, and sooner rather than later. Okay, ooh, I learned about the Ice Mage. As the game progresses, you can uncover information that will unlock additional responses in future conversations. You may view the knowledge you've amassed thus far by selecting War Chronicle information. Is this? Who's this? Oh, it's just a soldier. Never mind. I passed a group of soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those Aesfrost storied black irons? I mean to question any Aesfrosti I can about the archives. It is said that within the archives, countless tomes lie. The answer to... It is said that within the archives, countless tomes lies the answer... Oh, sorry, I'm reading the archives wrong. It's the possessive archives. Archives is countless tomes lies the answer to any and all questions that have ever been asked. You only need to seek them out. A house of boundless knowledge. That's certainly something I'd like to see with my own eyes. You're from House Wolfort, yes? Your reputation is formidable, to be sure. But Aesfrost's military is second to none. Day and night we train, and I dare say even our rank and file would be matched for any other army's elite troops. Why, just the other day we managed to capture a particularly dangerous smuggler. He was swift as a horse and as deadly with a bow as any man alive. I even broke a bone in the process. His skill would have been doubtless made him a capable soldier. It's a wonder what desperate paths or choices sent us down. The soldiers here are obedient, I'll give them that. I can't say the same for Aesfrost's military. For better or worse, in Aesfrost, we value freedom over all else. Those with the drive to succeed naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lords and ladies might view us as a rabble of ambitious upstarts, we aren't beholden by tradition in Aesfrost. If you've ever any interest in seeing what true freedom looks like, you're welcome anytime. A country where one is judged by ability, not birth. It certainly has produced some formidable personages. I shall have to visit whenever time allows. Oh, I'm glad to hear the run's going well. Who did you start with? I mean, aside from your... Did you start with your Bulbasaur, or did you hatch it, like, partway through? Excuse me. Ah, Serenora Wolfart, how good to see you again so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thalos Aesfrost, at your service. I suppose soon I shall be calling you my brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have, full of history and great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it fit to deliver me one so grand. Bulbasaur, Mudkip, White Cocoa, testing stuff out, but this trio treats me well. Nice. Yeah, it's always good to have like that trio, the grass, water, fire trio to start with, because you can pretty much you can get most coverage out of those three. Because even if they're not super effective against everything, they're at least going to be neutral to most stuff. Why did my convictions increase? I suppose we haven't formally met yet. I'm Erica Aesfrost. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is old, for lack of a better word. I'm certain it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. What a bitch. Oh, I can run? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I had sprint ability. a predictable match with a predictable outcome. Okay. There's so many people to freaking talk to. Holy cow. Plus Swampert's insane with only grass weakness. That's a threat. Yeah, Swampert's immunity to electric attacks makes him really good. You just gotta watch out for the grass because he's 4 times weak to that, right? Hatch with a... Oh, the overdrive, right? Yeah. Yeah, having the electric coverage is good too. Is there like anything over here that I can loot? I don't think so. Alright, what does this person say? I understand your mettle shall be on display at the tourney, my lord. May it leave an impression on all in attendance. Alright. Who's this guy? Silvio. Lord Serenoa, congratulations on your recent appointment. The news of Lord Simon's abdication was sudden, to be sure, but all lords must give up their position in time. Still, I am certain having that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be trying indeed. If you ever require counsel or simply a sympathetic ear to bend, do not hesitate to call upon House Telior. Oh, this is Lila. Oh, I didn't know she was an ice mage. Interesting. Or her servant is an ice mage, sorry. Congratulations on your recent appointment as Lord. I am sure the entire realm will celebrate the occasion. Lord Simone has ever been a dear friend to us. Pray do not hesitate to come to us in times of need. I guess this is this ice mage guy he was mentioning. You are the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes. I have seen you from afar, but I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folk sing of your house's bravery during the Salt Iron War. However, I suspect that it shan't be long before they sing of House Marseille's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney, Lord Serenor. Is it true that General Avlora will be taking the field in the tourney? The right hand of the Archduke, rivaled only by her lord and ferocity. I doubt she judges a friendly competition to be worthy of her abilities. Still, if she lives up to her reputation, then she wouldn't have to try hard to prove a match for even the mightiest warrior. I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have a great interest in seeing his performance at the tourney. I would wish you good luck, but I would rather your skill carry you to a victory. Nope, I don't want to talk to you again. You carry your father's legacy on your shoulders, young lord. Eager I am to see you how it fits you. Alright. Oh my god, there's people up here too? Holy crap, there's so many people to talk to. There's a cat! I'm just gonna stay here now. I don't want to leave. I'm just gonna hide here. Ooh. Someone just dropped $150 on the ground here. With you by my side, friend, I feel like we could take on the entire realm. Oh, my favorite starter. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if I could pick one. I am a sucker for Gen 2. I would probably say Cyndaquil. Just because I think Typhlosion is incredible. I like all three of those starters. I unironically do really like Meganium. Despite Chikorita, or despite the hate Chikorita gets, I really like Meganium. Feraligatr is really good, and Typhlosion is really good as well. Oh, nice. What did he say? With you by my side? Oh. I dare say we may even give Dawnspear his taste for defeat. It is an honor to be allowed to fight by House Wolfort's side. I shall do my utmost to bring honor to you on the battlefield. Alright. So at least they didn't have too much to say. Okay, this person. With the wedding on the horizon, I imagine time must be a precious resource for you. Your life is on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I care for him all the same. What the fuck is foibles? Also, what is this? Start planning for Windows 10 end of support. Remind me later, please. I want to look up what this word means because I have never seen this word before. A minor weakness or eccentricity in someone's character, or eccentricity. Okay, so it's a minor. He has his minor weaknesses, but I care for him all the same. All right, I have never seen that word before. Cool. You're his sister. You're joining the tourney with my brother. aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him since he was little. Roland could barely stand after they sparred. How's it going, March? How are you today? But he even walked like the Dawnspear now. I'm so proud to have him as my brother. My apologies. Franny is always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please keep my brother safe, will you? Oh yeah, you're playing through this game for the first time as well? How are you liking it so far? There's a lot of talking in it so far. But I'm only on chapter 2. Apparently the combat becomes more regular after chapter 4-ish, so I gotta just get through these 2 chapters. I am Sorcely Enid? I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but I am sure you know that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. The duties of a young lordling are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mine bring prosperity to us all. Diving in deep, that's good. Yeah, I got this game a couple years ago for Christmas, and I've been wanting to play it. I hadn't. So I've been really looking forward to it. My one friend did say that there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of like political stuff in it, but I'm enjoying it anyway. Even the same, all the same. Having trouble talking. We are blessed with the finest medical minds of Norzelia, but our facilities aren't open to just anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal. I've heard tell of the ministry. It's said that even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how such miracles are performed. Cool. Who's this guy? Ah, young Lord Wolfort. Thank you for the honor of including me amongst such esteemed company. Each face I see is more impressive than the last. Even members of the Saintly Seven have deigned to step foot upon our shores. Of course, I have had many dealings with Hazant in the past. I am taken to understand all are equal in the eyes of their goddess, and even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations. I intend to use this opportunity to avail myself of this famed equality and perhaps win the ear of a saint in the process. Same. I've had it for years too. Never got far. Yeah. When they announced it, because I played a lot of like the Final Fantasy Tactics, like on the Game Boy and I think they were on the, was it on the PS? I can't remember what the other console was for, but yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I played a lot of growing up. Yeah, what was it for? I can't remember. Oh, I guess it did come out on, Oh, they came out with a sequel? I didn't know they came out with Advance 2. Huh. Crap, I closed the window by accident. Me too, FFTA's for GBA, yes. Yeah, that was one of the games that I played through, like, I think once every couple years. I started a new file on it and played through it with different classes and different everything. Did you? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I think I still have it, actually. I don't know what I did with it, but I had like the strategy guide for it that I couldn't find it anywhere else. And I eventually found it on like a Walmart in the States when I was younger. Like I think when we traveled to like Buffalo, and I was like, I have to buy this. I need to have this book because it has all the information on it. Yeah, I already knew about this place. Oh, really? I don't have the physical copy of it anymore. I don't have any of my old Game Boy games, but I do have a ROM of it that I occasionally like to go back and play through again, because it is still such a really fun game. Stories of Minister's ex-harem's skills have reached over the lips of my servants. I very much look forward to learning the truth of those tales. But yeah, so when I heard this game was kind of like that, with the style of combat, I knew I wanted it right away. And although I've only had one combat mission so far, I did enjoy it. Okay, what does my wife want to say? Thalos and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney. Okay. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. You played on your Apple Watch? Nice. Do you have the stratagem in mind for the tourney? Ooh. It may be a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. Yeah, sure, that one. Is that so, my lord? Just to tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response, but thank you for the flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. I have faith in all my allies, else we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not so nervous as I was a moment before. I shall do my best to answer your every expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy to fight alongside you. Oh, do you have many shinies in your inventory? Because shinies, the shiny luck goes hard on runs. So I would probably want to go for shinies myself. Oh yeah, once you get more shinies in your party, you have such a high chance to get, like, some of your items upgrading to, like, rarer versions. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It's a chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted by all in attendance. Hey, hopefully you get something shiny out of those eggs. Just so, my lord. Each nation will show their strength, and take the measure of the others in turn. It will be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very good. It shall be the first of many tests to come, I am sure. Alright. I've talked to everybody. I think I've grabbed everything. I'm gonna go talk to the cat one more time, just before I'm done. Come here, kitty cat. Kitty. Meow. Alright. Pet the kitty for good luck. The tourney will begin soon. I'd best head back. Oh yeah, the more shinies you have in your party, the higher chances you have of getting rarer drops after each battle. And oh, it looks like this one's combat. Finally, I see that it's got the little sword next to it. So I guess that's how you know if a mission's combat or not. Cool. And there's different shinies too. Like there's different rarities of shinies. There's like 1, 2, and 3-star shinies, and they're different colors than what you would see in the normal games. Because like I think I had a like regular shiny scissor is green, but I had one that was like blue because he was like 2-star shiny. Speaking of kitties, there's my kitty. Let's come up here to say hi. Yeah, so there's different colorations of some of the shinies from what I remember. I don't remember what all the star levels of them are, but I know there's at least 1 and 2 star shinies. And the more stars you have in your party, so if you have one Pokemon that's like 3 stars, that's going to give you a pretty good boost in rarity. But you could go like a 2-star plus another 2-star for 4 stars. So you can kind of mix and match your shinies that way. Alright. First combat of the stream. Hopefully.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations.
Who's that? 9? Oh, I have to hit A.
Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora.
No, this is the first combat of this stream. I played the first chapter last week and did the combat for that one already, but this is the first combat for this specific chapter.
Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal.
There's been a lot of talking.
Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Hurrah! Hurrah!
From what I saw online, there's one combat mission per chapter. This one just happens to come at the very end of the chapter. The Wolfort lording is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
So I have to fight the Dawnspear? Is that? I guess that's what's happening.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
Oh no, we're fighting across the board.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
I think.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
Okay, so I'm not fighting the Dawnspear. Oh, okay, so you're not too far ahead of me then. Oh, this is just a small little arena. Uh-oh. During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to the encampment. Decimate the enemy forces. Lose all allied forces. Okay. What is the encampment? Who are these people? Who's this guy? As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolfort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming, you need only say the word. Ooh, okay. I just turned on the Japanese speech to add a little flair. You know, that's probably a good idea. I thought about that when I first started playing it, but I figured I was going to be streaming it, so I probably want to hear it. Okay, what can I do here? At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require material and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing the weapon's ranks unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. Okay, I see. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in the order of the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with or cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available, and you may switch between them at no cost. Yeah, you're not wrong. I might switch it over myself. Okay. So this requires 2 iron and 500 monies. That increases my damage. He's sniffing my sniffing my mic arm. Nope, he doesn't want to sit there anymore. I put him on camera and he was upset about it. Okay. So I can increase my weapon damage to deal greater damage. I don't know how much iron I have in total. Increases my max HP, increases physical defense. I'm definitely gonna go for damage. Okay, I don't have enough. I don't have any iron. Okay, so I can't do anything else. And I can't upgrade anybody else's stuff. Okay. My forge is always here if you need it. What does this guy do? Ah, visit Lord Serenoa. How do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. At the provisioner, you can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items in your possession. Evil! You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to your ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished in the unit details screen in the inventory menu or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. Okay, so it tells me how many I have in stock. Do I need poison remedy pellets right now? How much money do I have? I have $900. Can I sell anything? Oops. No, I just have HP recovery things. Is there anybody else around here that I can talk to? No. Okay. Inventory. Okay, so that's fine. I know he's a frost mage. The ice mage. They say the minister Lila's Byzantine Saintly 7 employs a handsome ice mage as a researcher assistant. Ice magic is notoriously difficult to control, making mages of this type exceptionally rare. I'm pretty sure he's the guy on the black horse back there is the ice mage. Not a single shiny? Oh, that sucks. Okay. I guess just start this battle. Let's get this going. The tourney. Okay, what is the range of like places that I can move on this battlefield?
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
Okay.
My turn.
Okay, I don't even remember what she does. What does she do? She's like the roguish character, right? Okay, so that guy goes next, right? Is that how it works? Yeah. Turn order 2, 3. Okay, so if I move up here, that guy's gonna at least... Okay, now why did it change? Does the order change depending on where I am? So that guy goes after me, and then it's my turn, and then it's that guy's turn. Ah. I kind of don't want to... There's not really anywhere for me to go here either. Like, I want to be away from everybody because that guy's probably going to have like some ice magic to hit me with, so I'll move up here. Oi!
I won't lose.
Okay. This guy can attack from 2 spaces. Weaknesses and resistances. When choosing a command, the word weak will appear over enemy units that are susceptible to it, while resistant will appear over those who are not. Gain the upper hand in battle by exploiting enemy weaknesses. Okay. So this guy up here is particularly weak to my lance. Okay.
Take that. Shall we begin?
Alright, what's this guy gonna do? Oh, he's a swordsman. Why did I...
Your lifeblood shall paint my sword.
I thought he was a mage. Who was the mage then?
This battle is ours.
Alright, I can't really go anywhere with her. Oh yeah, it looks amazing. What is her range to attack? She's got a pretty long range. I think I want to, like... Wait. Oh, his attack is down and his defense is down? Or her defense is down? No. I think I'll just leave her where she is. Just hit him.
Darkness engulfs you.
Oh, he resists blindness. Cool.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay, I've got a lot of guys coming up to attack me here. When is my healer going? She's like way at the end here. Crap. Okay. Who's up next? This guy is, and then I have 2 people going after that. So I'll go here.
Here.
And then if I stay this way, I won't get the advantage attack from behind. Fuck.
I see a path to victory.
Okay, what does this guy do again? Raging Beast. Raises an ally's strength and magic attack for 3 turns. Nah, I kind of figured they would, especially considering this guy already immediately, like, was immune to, like, blindness and shit. I really need to get my healer to go deal with, Anna over there.
Splendid. Come at me.
Okay. I haven't used this guy before. What does he do? Raise your movement by 1 for 3 turns. Oh, so he's a tank. Okay, so he can, like, provoke. So they have to attack him. Interesting. Okay, so if I were to go here, I could then deal physical damage to a single foe. Looks like that would kill him anyway, so I'm not going to bother with provoking.
Time to die.
Just smack him in the face with a shield. Oh my god. Anna! I'm sorry, my healer's going so late in the combat.
To battle, I suppose.
What does this guy do? Yeah, he
Let
can't
me
really do
heal
anything.
your wounds.
Thank you. I can't even reach her. God damn it. Can I reach her if I go here? I can. Okay. I won't get her a lot, but she'll go in 2 more turns, and then I can get her out of the combat.
Your wounds are healed. Thank you.
And
I will
then
end this.
the mage goes next, and Scorch's range is a plus sign. So if I go here, I can hit both of them. If I go here, no, I want to go here. Scorch.
With the powers in me.
This guy can't really get anywhere to hit. Oh, he's got range. That's fine.
We must tread carefully.
Okay. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to attack this guy. And then I'm going to run like hell.
Sound strike.
Run away. Certain maneuvers will award you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items in the encampment sundry shop. The sundry shop is not available in the early stages of the story. Well, then why tell me about it? Okay, so if I go here, I can attack both these guys, and I can also get that item. And he's weak. Oh no, it's the boss that's weak to the thrust. That's fine. Nice. Let's say this way, I guess.
You are not worthy of my time.
Oh, you're going after her again? Dude!
Failed you.
Well, I just left him up for critical hit.
Battle is ours.
Am I gonna lose this fight? Like... So I can hit this guy, get the secondary hit on him to knock him out. I kind of want to just start doing damage to the boss guy though, because he's like the one that's really caused me problems here. This will be a crit.
You brute. Victory is ours.
Carefully.
Okay. I need to get the heck out of here. My healer does go... Oh no. She wasn't next. I thought she was. Okay, where do I go here? What, can I kill any of these guys? Yeah, I was gonna use potions. That's about all I can do right now with this guy. I just use a small one.
I need this.
And then I'm gonna try and back myself over here, I guess.
Not a chance.
I shall try my level best.
Okay. I need to get over here to help these guys out. He doesn't do that much damage, but damage is damage.
Damn it!
God, the range is so annoying.
Now then.
Status changes are denoted with an icon on the turn counter. 1 turn will be deducted from the counter when the afflicted unit's turn arrives. There are a variety of status changes, auto revive. Alright,
I'll take you on.
pretty standard.
You're done.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, who needs the healing the most? Roland's pretty hurt. I'm alright. You're fine. She's alright. I guess these two are like the squishiest. Yeah, I think I gotta go get Roland. Because he's asleep, so he's gonna be taking some damage here.
I will end this.
Okay, there's not really any way that I can get multiple guys here with this Fire Blast. I can hit these two guys, maybe? Oh, I can hit the boss. And that guy. Yeah, I'll do that.
2 ashes.
Probably don't want her to be in the middle of this combat area though, but whatever. Alright. Alright.
Shall we begin?
Oh, he's going for her. Come on, dude. Stop attacking the ladies.
Time to take flight.
Is there? How do you do that? Oops. Okay, so he took damage, so that means he's awake now. I gotta just keep attacking this freaking boss guy. I gotta get him out of here. I missed! Cool. Good job, Huette.
From where shall we strike?
Guess I just go for this guy, get him out of here.
This ends here.
God damn it.
By her grace.
They're really going after the women in this.
Let us try out their weakness.
I don't know how on Switch, but on Quest you have to be focused on an empty square and rotate your wrists. Oh, are you playing it on like oh. Toggle unit display. Oh, there we go. You can just hit Y. Okay. Nice. I didn't know there was a VR version. That's kind of cool. I just frick. I don't know what else to do with this guy. Go here.
It is time to strike.
That'll do.
Is that what you're talking about though? Like showing that information?
Now
Can it like
Let me heal your wounds.
Nice, okay. So it does kinda like show me right away. Frick, man, they're really just ganging up on Roland here.
My apologies.
As long as my healer's not being attacked, I'm fine.
I'll take you on.
Okay. Is there a way? I guess I can't. This guy's probably immune to provoke as well, right? To all stat debuffs. Is provoke a stat debuff though? Chance to infuriate all enemies within range. Oh. It doesn't just. It's not just focused on that guy. It hits everybody. Ah. Alright, well I'll do that here. Yeah, he is. Oh, I guess Fury would count for that. Now I'm in a bad spot.
Here, go.
Okay. I need to get you out of here, dude. I need to get you to over here because this guy's weak to your attacks.
This is it. Yes.
Shall we begin?
Oh my god, dude. Do I lose if I die?
But the day isn't long.
Oh no. Jesus Christ. I'm just getting my ass kicked here. I've been waiting so long for combat, and now I'm just getting butt fucked by these guys. Okay, he's got none of his little ability pop things left. Yeah, I thought you have to lose everybody. What does this do? Oh, it actually tells me what his abilities are. So he can't use Sandstorm again. He's already used his 2 things. Come on, Huette. What are we doing here, girl? Oh my god.
Damn it.
I just cannot hit them. I just can't get into a position where I can hit them. Yeah, I guess they did say it was like required level 3.
How shall I destroy you?
Because this guy's level 4. Like, what the hell?
Doesn't hurt.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, well, everybody's somewhat healed. Could she do anything else? No. I guess I'll just cure wounds herself, get her back up to full. It only costs 1 ability point, so now I win trust. I'm hoping to.
Shall we begin?
Dude, this guy's a fucking sexist here. He's going after all the women.
Here I come.
Oh, I can get a bonus attack on this guy. He liked the ladies, yeah. Oh my god, dude. This guy's just getting fucking knocked around over there.
You've made a grave mistake.
Now then.
Not a chance.
Good.
Let me heal your wound.
About time you fucking missed. Oh my god, I don't know where to go with her. He's gonna die. I mean, he goes next turn, so I could maybe... Shit. I don't think I can get her anywhere that's gonna be able to get to him. I'm gonna have to use a potion on him, I think.
Allow me.
Oh my god, I leveled up.
Eyes, I move forward.
What does that move do that I just
Only a
got?
flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. I'll just use the small one. I'll keep the big one for later.
Now or never. A pathetic state.
Oh, no. Time to take flight.
Okay, she can't hit him from there. This does more damage. I gotta start killing these small guys. They're the ones that are causing me the big problems now.
This battle is won.
Yeah. These foes are not to be trifled with. Your defense is weak. That's good work.
Wow, I did all of 1 damage
I
there.
see the threads of battle more clearly.
Now then,
Alright, he's gonna... Oh, he didn't go behind her. Ugh.
By her grace.
Well, at least it was just a
We
normal
mustn't lose
attack.
heart.
Fuck, he goes next. Oh no, this guy goes next. Okay. What can I do with her? Does she get a new ability? Oh, I don't get the new ability till later.
Allow me.
Face it. Okay, provoke. Oh man, I can hit most of these guys. I'll try that. Okay, so just the guy on the horse is immune to provoking.
How annoying.
Fucking dude, calm down over there. Okay, so he has to attack the boss.
To work then.
At least this guy's like bulky as crap. Okay. She can't hit there. Nobody's gonna get an attack from him from that one. Oops. I'm moving the camera around too much. If I attack, if I go here, this guy's so close to death though.
My pride is my shield.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Alright, we done talking? We're in the middle of a battle here, guys. Oh my god. Dude, seriously. Leave the ladies alone, please.
Victory is not yet out of reach. Now.
This isn't good. Allow me.
What does For Those in Need do, though? Okay, so he still rage, which is great.
I've been waiting for this.
I can't get to that guy to attack him. But I can kill this dude here.
I struck true.
All right.
That seemed to work.
How did he live that? Are you serious?
This is nothing.
Alright, well you're gonna kill that guy now. Oh, I guess because my physical attacks are so low now. I've got like 2 sandstorms on me.
This battle is ours.
I don't think I can get in range to attack that guy over there. Let's see if I can blind this big guy.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Okay, so he can also be blind. It's just the horse guy that's...
This can't be!
I must find a way.
Okay, what does Bulwark do? Raises an ally's physical defenses and magic defense for 3 turns. My healer is going next, so I could do bulwark on my tank to increase his defenses.
A brief respite. We'll get him yet.
Alright, that's good.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, what did her ability do? She got an ability. What was the ability? Toggle unit display. That's what I'm already doing. Can I, like... Oh, details. There we go. That's what I wanted. Grant additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum HP when using health restoring commands. Grants additional HP to allies. Okay, so it just heals for more when I heal. Okay. I can't reach him, but I need to get you up.
Your wounds are healed.
I will remember this. Nice try! It's only a flesh wound.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. I almost lost, but I'm getting the hang of this. Unfortunately, I don't think... I guess I do have increased defenses, so... I guess I just kind of stand here.
How annoying.
Oh, he's gonna go over here now. God damn, he does so much damage. Alright, now my tank is just surrounded.
Does it hurt?
He's just gonna be taking so much damage.
Here I come.
Okay. I can at least get a critical hit on this guy. And to get the combo attack. It's only 1 damage, but it's still better than nothing. My healer does go after this guy.
These foes are not to be trifled with.
Yeah, it does give them XP, so my healer... He's foes enough to be trifled with, yeah. My healer does go next, which is good, and my tank goes after that. So, I'm gonna run over here and just heal up.
Now.
I hope... I don't think she can hit him from here. She's unfortunately gonna have to get close. Now, 2 of those guys... but he goes next. He's gonna destroy me. Can I... Gosh, he's just out of my range. He's gonna have to, like, potion or something. I don't think I can heal him. Because I have to move up 1 here. Fuck it. Go for the big heals.
Your wounds are healed.
I owe ya. You won't beat me!
It's just so shitty because he's stuck in this little corner over here. Well, this guy has to attack me. This guy has to attack me. I just can't get up to him to do anything. I guess cause a bit of a wall here. Oh, I guess I could sprint. Let's try sprinting. That's a good trick.
To victory!
Okay, so I can get him to here now.
I ain't that slow. My aid is yours.
He still gets the opportunity attack even if the other guy missed.
Your lifeblood will paint my soul.
A G-Max Garboder, nice. God damn it. This guy's just gonna... Oh, he's not mad anymore. That's what you had to face, yeah? Okay, this should hopefully kill this horse guy, because he's my biggest problem.
You brute! Follow my lead.
asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Jeez. That guy fucking hit like a truck.
I'll cut you down.
Dude, having this tank on my field, actually learning how to use his abilities is so good. I need to go over this way now. And I'm going to increase my healer's defense because she's still getting targeted.
Ooh.
It still did 14 damage to her. Okay, you're fine for now. Your defenses are about to go down. Yeah, the provoke is so handy. I should have been using it a little earlier. I just gotta get her up here.
Allow me.
So they can't get opportunity attacks on me, at least, if I'm in the corner. And leveling up mid-battle to get that bulwark ability was really helpful as well. I think I'm just gonna provoke again.
Look to my shield.
Just keep them focused on me. And I'll just stay here. This guy still can't see anyway, so he's missing a lot of his attacks.
I ain't that slow.
Oh, his blindness wore off. Okay, this guy can die next turn. Kill this guy.
This ends now.
Just die already.
Alright. We're making progress, we're making progress. Oh, he's gonna steal that loot. You suck.
This can't be. Nice try.
Nice try.
Let us try out their weakness.
God. He still has 2 layers of these, or 2 turns on these defense drops. I guess I'll put him here. And I can increase your... Oh, I guess I should bulwark him again.
A brief respite.
That'll do.
I shall do what I can.
Can she heal him from there? She can't, but they're still raged. You got a pincer? Oh, sorry. I'm pincer maneuvering them. Yeah.
You won't beat me.
Okay, so now it's his turn to attack. So I can attack here. Get the crit. Yeah.
I struck true.
Get the follow-up attack. He can continue hanging out there. He's still pissed off at me, so that's fine. Nope, he's not pissed off anymore. Can I go over here? I'm gonna blind him again. Get the opportunity attack from behind as well.
My stratagem is superior.
I just need him to not hit his sleep attacks. Which I guess doesn't really matter that much because his... As soon as I get attacked, the sleep wears off.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, we're not doing too bad. I can get behind him. Although my crit's not going to do too much damage, I might as well go for the follow-up attack here. No, what? The rage wore out?
I'll take you on.
Hit him there so you get the pincer, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep them off of the rest of my team. As long as possible. Keep him in the middle of all of them. Alright, well I only got one of them with that attack.
I shall do what I can.
Just gonna have to delay this fight a little longer. You're fine for health.
Your wounds are healed.
I will remember this.
Okay. So he's still blind, so that's fine. He's got a lower chance to hit. Oh, he hit me anyway.
This battle is ours.
So I'm gonna back up here, get the pincer attack, which should kill him.
Yeah.
Maybe? Oh, almost. Okay, this guy's enraged.
Nice try.
And he missed. This guy's gonna go for the backstab anyway.
There is no mercy on
Okay, what is your defenses are up still? It looks like my debuffs are gone now, so this should kill him with the pincer.
Have another.
For the future of
Nice.
House Wolford.
Leveled up twice.
Ah, my old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further.
Oh man,
Shall we begin?
I thought I was going to lose this.
Be at ease. Thank you.
I'll take you on.
Okay.
Come on. Gotcha.
Nice. That was a nice crit.
Here I come.
Okay, so that one guy's still focused on me.
Goodbye.
I missed, but I still get the opportunity attack. Kills him. Oh, stop taking my loot, dude.
I shall try my level best.
Whoops. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to attack him.
Have another. Hurts, don't it?
Cool heads shall prevail.
It's the last dude. Beat him up. Surround him.
I'll take you on. Hurts, don't it?
Follow my lead.
Thanks for the help there. That was great. Yeah, learning that provoke really made a difference. Or at least hitting the provoke on the big group of people was good. Huge. Alright, sorry, my phone was going off there. Who's talking to me?
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that greatsword with skill beyond your years.
Do I? I think I got like 2 attacks off and then I died.
Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford!
I love how the guards are just like face down on the ground there. Like 4 of them are just dead.
Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Do I have to fight the other winning team?
Stand back. This one is
Just rest in their eyes, yeah.
Very well.
She gonna fight them by herself? Just one-on-one. That's a big sword.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours.
This is so riveting, guys. Oh, she parried. Did she lose?
I yield.
Yeah. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
Yay, Sir Maxwell. Let's go. Masked man.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Nice. Oh, I do have to fight him?
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
Or is it just like a cutscene fight? Ah! Aw.
Huh? Where am I?
I take it we lost?
Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
That was good. That's the end of the chapter. They really do throw like a really hard fight at you for the second fight of the game, don't they? Holy cow.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest.
Let's
Thus
go.
marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1. Cool.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
What a bitch.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time.
Well, you didn't have to show up. You guys could have just fucking stayed at home for all I care.
I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
Damn.
I apologize
True Bloods.
for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Flora.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
Oh, there's so many people.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Dude, you don't have to drink it. You can decline the wine.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna.
Yeah, I spent the first little bit of this stream trying to like remember what had happened in the first chapter, and like I remembered Frederica's name and Benedict's name, but I couldn't even remember my own character's name.
He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
Sure.
He means to test my judgment.
But you say it first, so that I
He's
know
waiting
that
to
I had
see
the right
which
idea.
I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
Oh, man.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall.
Oh, it's my first
scales of conviction.
voting thing. Yeah, scales of conviction, that's what it is.
At once, my lord.
Ooh, favoritism and friendship be like. Tavern is now available at the encampment. Sundry shop is now available at the encampment. Alright, cool. Alright, so I guess that means that I have that to do. I guess there's nothing else right now. But I think I will call this session there. We did our one little bit of combat, which I think was pretty good. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And I will pick this up next Saturday and do chapter 3 and maybe chapter 4 next Saturday, depending on how long these chapters are. Apparently there's 20 chapters in the game, so I am nowhere near even being close to finishing this, so should take a good amount of time to play through it all. But yeah, as I'd said at the beginning of this, yeah, they really lean in the mechanics quickly, have fun. Yeah, thanks. But I love these kind of games, so once I figure things out, I'll it should be pretty easy. I just wasn't ready for that difficulty spike on that battle. And I should have been more prepared for it. I didn't think they would make something that difficult that early. But yeah, I will be picking this up next Saturday, and then on Tuesday and Thursday of this coming week, I will be starting the new Pokemon run of Emerald after having lost the Soul Silver one that I was doing recently. So I'm starting in Emerald to give myself a bit of a change of pace, and then I will either return to Gen 2 or probably do Platinum afterwards. And I'm thinking I'm going to just do Crystal again rather than Soul Silver, because now that I'm using PK Hex, it should be easier to manipulate the levels a little bit rather than having to use Game Shark codes, which is what caused my crash in the first place. But yeah, thanks a lot for coming in and hanging out with me, Chloe and March. I appreciate the hanging out and chat. If you would like to, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I've got the VODs going up there, as well as little clips here and there of other stuff. But otherwise, I'll be back here on Tuesday. I might be on... actually, I might be on a little bit earlier. I might do like a Monday night thing, depending on what happens with our D&D run, our game over the weekend. We might end up just doing maybe some more Lethal Company if that stuff falls through, but otherwise I'll be on for Tuesday to play some more Pokemon. Yeah, thanks a lot for hanging out, guys, and I will see you in the future. Bye.